I think you need to love radio, and I've certainly come to love radio. I think it's got a particular magic about it, being the voice in people's ear. I think you also have to love people. You have to enjoy both contact with the listeners and understanding the audience that we have, but you also have to enjoy the different personalities that make up our workforce, and particularly for a volunteer radio station, you end up having a lot of different personalities and a lot of different people who come in. So I think that sense of being enjoying people's personalities, being able to kind of wrangle a bit, I guess, as well, and manage various situations that come up, but always have that sense of respect for the volunteers who come in, I think is particularly important. You do need to be pretty organised as well. I guess there are a lot of moving parts in a station like this. We're not a large organisation when you look at our income, but because an awful lot of the work that's done is actually voluntary work, we probably have as much activity as an organisation that might be 3 or 4 times our size. Best thing about my job, I guess, I'm going to have to name 2 things that are the best thing about my job. One is the music. The music that is played all around me all the time, the music that's made in the studio, and the music that's made in the spaces that our sound engineers are recording. And the other thing is the people. And again, that's both the volunteers inside and it's the listeners who ring up quite often to tell us what our radio station means to them and how they interact with it, and give us advice and, tell us off if they think we're not doing something right. But also sometimes giving us incredibly moving descriptions of how important it is to them to be able to hear that music and have that sense of connectedness and community.